So, my word count yesterday wasn't completely accurate because I ended up writing again really late that night. Because I recorded it at like 2 o'clock and it took me like 30 minutes listening to slow songs trying to put myself to sleep and it didn't work. I mean, I was less hyper, but not really any more tired. So, then I just laid down and for I don't know how long unable to get sleep, so this scene was playing out in my head, which helped keep me from falling asleep. So I thought, I'll just write it. Turned desk lamp on, so it was dim but not completely dark. Got my Office Smart, which I love, by the way. Office Smarts are great. They're word processors with this one screen. It shows just like 4 lines of text, and they're more portable than laptops. Pretty sturdy, it seems too. So with 8 different files on it, I just love them. So yeah, I really liked this scene. Oh, wait a minute. So that was 199 added last night. So today, I really liked that scene. I was going to, um, since I didn't get very far with it, I was going to finish it. But when I read it, I knew, well, actually, I hadn't even read it yet. I just, without reading it, I remember what it was, and while I was writing it last night, I knew that I didn't really like the way I was writing it. It wasn't dramatic enough for what the scene was supposed to be. It's like, please, I'm trying to put myself to sleep. Just don't worry about that. I have no idea why writing helps me go to sleep. It does, but it seems like that would take too much brain activity, and it's not boring. I have no idea why it helps. Reading's the same way. Makes no sense to me, but um, so where was I? Oh yeah. So, I knew how to do it better, so I just started over. Almost made those 199 words seem like for nothing, but nah, whatever. I have them saved somewhere else as the scene that wait, this one came from. So then I wrote 1,157 words on that scene. Kind of proud of myself for that one. I mean, this word count aside, which I think is a pretty good one, I just find it just seems like it's really well written to me. I really guess I don't have that much to say. And while I was writing it, I was like, kind of like on the edge of my seat, or just so excited to get the next part because it seemed so epic. It's what, well, I get that meant, what it actually is. That, or I was about to cry, like a tear like welling in my eyes while I was writing my parts. Like, why? But I would love to put it up somewhere like a DeviantArt, but it's it'd be out of order, which I'm fine with having scenes that are out of order, but it's the finale. It's like last battle. You don't put that up and then everything else. So I wrote an epic scene and I'm proud of it. And I just find it beautifully written and I can barely show it to anybody, which kind of sucks. But hey, at least it was writing practice and I do love it. So, and it's not even finished, so I have to finish it. It was those the middle. I started in the middle and I didn't quite end it yet. So what else did I do? 22 words on a poem, just one because I felt like writing. 8 on a note, and which brings today's total to 1,187 words. So, on to something else that I've. And today I wrote a journal on DeviantArt. It wasn't easy to count the word count. I mean, I guess I could copy and paste it into Microsoft Word because that's what I do to count poems on Twitter, but I didn't. But I wrote one of those too. There's a link to my Discord. to my DeviantArt in the description, the one that says DeviantArt in it. Um, I want a plan. My inner editor doesn't work when I talk, just when I write. Let's start this over. I used to write fan fiction. Well, I still do. I still dabble in it here and there and just write random scenes. But I used to actually like write a whole story. I wrote like five. No, I wrote a few more like that, more like seven. Most of them are Christmas specials though, but um and they weren't really that long or that big of a deal, but whatever. I want to get back to writing some fan fiction, or at least I have these three ideas that I want to do, and I'm not sure which one I want to do, or even if I should jump into it, because everything always turns out to be bigger than I thought it would be. That, or I can't continue it as long as I thought I would, because it's just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna write this whole story, and I write chapter one and half of two, and I'm done. So, but if I put it up and I promise readers there will be more of it, I can't stop it. So I'm not sure what I want to jump into or if I want to jump into anything. So the journal was the three ideas and asking for any sort of comment because I asked for help and you don't necessarily know what might be helpful. So just any honest opinion is helpful. So I think I'll put a link to that journal entry. Please read it, and if you have something to say, please say it because I think I need help. So I guess that's it for now. Especially since it's nearly 3 o'clock and I should get to sleep, and I think I'm gonna have to write another scene tonight. So, Anna, tell them what I wrote. It's the wrong version. I can't point there. There. This is Peace, Love, Pink, signing out.